Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. It's Meg from Moon Direction. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And I am doing a monthly reading, but I'm going to do it by astrological sign. I think I want to try that and see if I don't like it better. So let me know what you think. Leaving me a comment is a great way to get into an entry into the drawing for the free video that I'm doing. Any June video that you comment on counts as an entry, so might as well let me know if you like this format or not. Is for doing it from, we're going to do it from June 21st to July 22nd, so during the month of Cancer. And oh my gosh, do you have Taurus in your chart, or are you involved with a Taurus? Because Taurus just got this card, this Two of Swords energy, big time. I'm standing here, I do have my eyes open. This isn't the meditative version that we usually get with the Two of Swords. This one is like she has her arms crossed behind her back, like she's protecting her six, right? She's like, because the wolf's coming up from behind. She's looking forward, like, where am I going to go? She looks like she's getting ready to, I don't know, take a higher stance to kind of just get herself comfortable. You also have the Devil. Oh, that doesn't help. The Devil. Being bound karmically to a situation. Something, it could be an addiction to a person. It could be an addiction to a chemical substance. It can be an addiction to a lifestyle. It could be an addiction to a relationship. Or I said person. It's something that you feel bound to. Like, really super obligated. So it's the 15, and 15 when you add it together is the 6. It's like the Lover's card, only it's the shadow side of the Lover's card. So this is some tough energy for the month coming up. So let's see what we can do about getting you some helpful guidance through this process. Maybe taking those swords and just using them to break through the chains, right? Once you make up the decision, make up your mind, it's like you're standing there in thought, trying to decide whether or not to cut the shackles and set yourself free, or to set someone else free. All right, let's get some guidance here. So I like to work with where the inner planets are, and so let's start with the sun. And the sun is in Cancer, and that would put it in your second house of what you value. So that could be self-esteem, self-worth, self-confidence. But it's also material. What do you own that you value, your financial situation. So let's get a little guidance on that. And you have gratitude. Ooh. This is a glorious time to be alive, and I am so grateful. So if you're feeling a little stressed about money, it's being requested, it's being suggested that you look around at your life and find the things that are positive, that are good, that are in abundance, that you can be thankful for, because when you're thankful to the universe brings more to you. But when you say, gosh, I just never have enough money, I can't afford anything, the universe goes, oh, okay, if that's what you want. And then they continue to make sure that you don't have enough money, you can't afford whatever. So it is in the gratitude where you're like, wow, I have so much stuff. Look at all this stuff. I'm so grateful. I do want to manifest. I want to manifest. I want, not even I want, because that's in the future. So how about this? I always have more than enough for everything I want to do, everything I need. Right? I always have more than enough. And I'm so grateful to the universe for helping to provide that and bring that to me. So, Mercury. Mercury is also in Cancer, again in your second house of value. Okay, so Mercury is Mercury is going to move into your third house of communication for a little bit. It moves there on July 1st. Then it starts retrograding on July 7th, and it retrogrades back into Cancer. So you're going from third house of communication back into second house, and then it's going to go direct, and during Leo, it will start going direct again in Leo. So it's almost like you need to speak your truth early about anything that you need to say, and then it's going to back over how you feel about everything that you said. And you're going to have to live with the consequences of what you say, so choose your words carefully. I'm not saying don't be confrontational. That's a warrior. I'm not saying don't be confrontational. I'm saying be willing to live with the consequences of whatever it is that you decide to say or do. So you have, take a step back. Thank you, angels, for helping me to step back from what is not serving me. So there would be that I'm bound to the situation that's not good, that's not healthy for me. But if you take a step back out of this dark and dank area, and you're out here and you're clear-headed and you have a better view and you can see what's going on, maybe you would decide that you need to pull your sword of truth there and cut up the situation and release yourself. And Spirit is also asking you to communicate with them. So again, we're moving, from your communication back to what you value, energy. So don't hate, meditate. Thank your angels for guiding me to love through meditation. So even though usually the third house would be communication with other people, it is. But Spirit's also asking you to communicate with them. Communicate to them what you're grateful for. Communicate to them what you want to manifest. Communicate with them about the situation. And thank them for helping you to solve it. Even if you don't know what they're doing to help you solve it, I guarantee they are. So take a step back, take a longer view, get up on the mountain, take a look at what's going on. Spend some time in contemplation and meditation. So Venus is also in Cancer. So second house, self-value, self-worth, self-esteem, finances, material goods. Venus rules Taurus, so it's money. Venus rules Libra, which is also relationships and love. So, okay. Wow. So lots to come to. Okay, so exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. So, if you're stressed out, take a walk. Get out in nature. Take a journal with you. Sit down and journal, which is a great way to meditate. You have this great conversation with Spirit. It will start happening if you start writing, because you also have the power of prayer here. So I think get out in nature, go for a walk, but take your journal with you. And then also you have unlimited ideas, which means that if you start journaling, then there will be a free flow of communication between you and Spirit, and you might find that you start writing about things and you're like, oh, I didn't think of that before, and it'll come to you. But it's really you communicating with Spirit in a different way, in a way that's easy for you, being a Gemini, conversation, words, that's great. So when you just start writing what you're thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do about this. Maybe I should try this. And then, well, you know what? And then the next thing you know, you're going to start writing solutions. It's really interesting. You'll get a whole bunch of ideas. You just start journaling and make the list. Honestly, it works like that. And somewhere in there, you're going to be like, that's the one I want to try first. That one it will try if this doesn't work. One of these will work. Some of them work better than others. Some may not work at all, but it doesn't matter. It's opening the lines of communication, and be sure to be grateful for all the information you're getting, for all the help you're getting. On July 2nd, that moon is going to be new in an eclipse in Cancer in your house of finances and self-esteem, self-worth, self-value, all that stuff, right? So here is where you plant your seeds of intention of where you want to go from here. And it's good for like at least 18 months. So it won't be until that full moon a year and a half from now in Cancer that comes around Christmas time. So, it's a big opportunity to really plant some major seeds of intention. And it looks like finances are important. So go and journal about it. Get ready for that. And then the moon is going to be full with another eclipse, a major ending of something that probably began about 1.5 years ago around Christmas time when it was in Cancer. When it was in Capricorn when the moon was new. And those things will be coming to a conclusion that needs to come to. So something that began in the season of Capricorn finding some sort of a conclusion. And this is like the end of a huge karmic cycle, which is why that double is here. So I feel like that double is like, this is your opportunity out. What is it that you need to break the ties and get out of that's a major karmic cycle? The devil also represents Capricorn, which I don't think is fair. But it's about limits and boundaries, and that's why it does. Because we bind ourselves, we put ourselves in a box that we can easily walk away from. The keys are right there, just grab them, unlock the thing, and go. Let yourself go. You aren't only stuck there if you allow yourself to be stuck there. The keys are hanging. Like, I don't know if they are in this one. They are in so many of them. Let me just see here. Well, I don't see it in this one. But they look fat and happy and content, like they don't want to do the work that it takes to get themselves out of the situation that they're in that is not good for them. I don't mean being fat is happy, just like they have the bloated big bellies here and they're drinking and it's just like, that was a phrase and it was probably not a good one, sorry. It's about an abundance. Like, it's easier to stay where they are. It's the path of least resistance. And I don't know. You have to decide, is the path of least resistance the way you want to live your life? So, self-esteem, self-value, self-worth. We have confidence is the key. So part of this is about money. Part of this is about doing the work on your self-confidence. Like, I can take care of myself. I can manifest the money I need. I can manifest what I need. If this is a relationship that you need to get out of, or a job that you can't stand and you want a new job, or whatever it is, you can manifest what you need to manifest to get out. You just need to be confident in your ability to do so. So again, you're being asked to look at the bigger picture. So we have this take a step back. Now we have the look at the bigger picture and hold your vision. Hold your vision. So what is it that you really want and how do you want to manifest it? And if you don't know how, you can just start writing and I believe the ideas will actually come to you. Start with writing what you're grateful for. I think so often we're fearful that we don't have enough, but if we start writing down what we have, we're like, wow, I have an embarrassment of abundance of riches. It is amazing how much stuff we have if we actually take stock of it. Every time I move, which I do a lot, I'm like, oh my gosh, and I get rid of so much stuff. And the next time I'm like, how can I still have all this stuff? And so, we have so much more than we think we have. We have so much more than we actually need. So much more than we actually need. You have snake. Live according to your divine essence. A snake is about shedding your skin and allowing yourself to be transformed through knowledge, through information, through research. Those are all your superpowers. Researching, reading, finding out what you need to know, asking the right people. So conversation, information. Information is your superpower. So use it to help you transform the situation. What is your vision that you want for your life? Hold the vision. Step into your confidence. And in this vision, you're going to have to step back from where you're at. Like, if all you see is just what's right in front of you, you're missing the really big picture. Step back and take a look at it. Like, this is just a small moment in time. Create for yourself what you really desire. No playing small here. You were not born to be small. You were born to stand in your power and to play it large and live large. Because you deserve that. You deserve to be the essence of who you truly are. You are the light in human form. Don't be kept in the shadows and in the dark. So Mars is going to be in moving into Leo on July 1st. I said the Mercury retrograde stuff wrong. Actually moves into Leo on June 26th. And Mars moves in. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so Mars is going to be in fiery Leo. And look at this. All that fiery energy, that action energy, that joy of living and its community is what it says. Where is the community that sparks that kind of joy for you? That lights you up, that makes you feel so great and so happy. Finding your way there is part of your soul's journey. You came here to do this. You came here to break those chains of that karmic tie and set yourself free and dance with so much joy. That's the community you're looking for. You're on the soul's journey. You're on the soul's journey. You're going somewhere. Like, this is such a powerful time right now. So much karma is being just blown out of here. Like, we are breaking the karmic ties. This eclipse season is so huge. We are going to elevate if we choose to. Not levitate, elevate, right? Get the bigger picture. Manifest the kind of life you want. Choose to live your joy. Self-confidence is the key to this transformation. You just need to believe in yourself, and you need to believe in your right to live this kind of a life. And it is a right. You came here to do this work. This is why you're here. And it's not always fun, and it's not always easy. But it's your journey. I can't read. So sorry. Oh, you have embrace and hope. Embrace hope. Embrace hope. That's what they want you to focus on for this period of time with all this water energy and this embrace the hope. What do you want? Dance with joy. Break the chains. You're on your soul's journey. Go for it. Go for it. Do what you need to do. I so strongly feel that journaling right now is going to help you unlock some of the keys to unlock the keys to the chains doesn't sound right. But I think they will help you find the key. I think it's like the code. It's like it's the language. Everybody has a different way of communicating with spirit. And it's very personalized. It's very personalized. What I get messages from and what you get messages from are going to be very different. But I do find that air signs, journaling really is very useful. It's a useful tool. It's not the only one. It's not the only way. But it's a place to start if you don't have another one. So try that. Okay? All right. Wow. Good luck this month. Embrace the hope. Take a step back and get a bigger view, and then build your confidence. You might take baby steps to get there, right? But get started, right? Plant the seeds of intention with that new moon. Big deal. That new moon's a big deal. All right? All right. You take care, and we'll talk soon. Don't forget to leave a comment, all right? All right. Bye.